Today's strategy is subtracting using the counting up algorithm. Sounds a little complicated, but it's not. So to begin with, we need to know about friendly numbers. Friendly numbers are just our tens and our hundreds. There's a 0 in the tens place or a 0 in the hundreds place, like 40, 120, or even 500. And so we're going to be trying to get to these numbers today in order to use our counting up algorithm. So let's start with 519 minus 376. So I'm going to start with my smaller number, 376. And I'm going to add, yes, add, I'm going to add to it to get to my next friendly number, which, if I'm thinking about rounding, 376 would be between 370 and 380. So my next friendly number is 80. So if I count up to 80, I know to get there I need to add 4. So now I have 380. I'm going to take that number, 380, and now I'm going to try and get to my next 100. So again, thinking about rounding, if I were rounding, 380 would be between 300 and 400. So I need to get to 400, and I'm going to add 20 to get to 400. 380 plus 20 will get me to 400. And my goal, I didn't say this in the beginning, my goal is to get to 519. So all of these numbers over here, I want to get to 519. So now I'm going to bring 400 down, and I want to get to this hundreds place, so to 500. So in order to get from 400 to 500, I need to add 100. And 400 plus 500 is, or 400 plus 100 equals 500. And I'm almost there. Now I just have to add the tens and ones that are left. So 500 plus 19 is going to get me 519. Now, I didn't do a very good job of this, but it's pretty important that you line up all of your ones and all of your tens. I'll do a better job in the next example, because now you're going to take these numbers and add them. I'm going to write them over here. I'm going to start with my 100. So I'm going to be adding 100 and 20 and 19 and 4, okay? And so here I put these together, 120 plus 19 will give me 139, plus 4 will give me 143. So there's my answer, 143. It may have been a little confusing, so let's look at it again. 321 minus 286. Again, I'm going to start with my small number, 286, and I'm going to add to get to my next friendly number, my 10, and I'm going to go ahead, make sure I leave room. I'm going to go ahead and divide this into hundreds, tens, and ones. So in order to get to my next 10, I need to add 4. So 286 plus 4, and that's going to give me 290. Bring that number down, 290. And now I need to get to my 100. Well, that's pretty easy. I need to just add 10. And that will get me to 300. Bring my 300 down. I don't need to add 100 because I'm already in my hundreds place. Now I just need to add these tens to get to 321. So 21, and that will get me to 321, which is my goal. And then I'm just going to add up these numbers here in the middle. And I've got a 5, 1 plus 2 is 3, so my answer is 35. So that's using our counting up algorithm. Let's take a look at the steps. 1, you choose your smaller number. Second, you add your ones to get to a friendly 10. Next, you add your tens to get to a friendly 100. Next, you add your hundreds to get to the same 100 as your larger number. Add your remaining tens and ones, and then add up those numbers you used to get to your larger number. So remember, add up those numbers in the middle, just like we did back here. Those are these numbers right here. So that is subtracting using the counting up algorithm.